saying like bullies get praised a lot. Like they get, good on you, man. You bullied that kid, when you're young.
When you're young,
I think there's a lot more awareness now, which is cool. But for me, that was, some bad moments I went through.
So compare back then and now, like, what's the difference? How
The bully,
the bullying.
Did it affect you at all, like today?
affect me? Yep.
Because I know your friend Billy always scared you. He's laughing. He's laughing.
No,
Now Billy's a good dude, yeah, but we don't know, probably bully.
Want to start over you again? Because the background noise is pretty bad. We'll have to start over for him because I think me and you will. Oh man.
Wait, okay.
Alright, cool, let's go.
Alright, Zane, so what is your.
Let's not bring Billy in, let's not bring him.
Alright.
Yeah, don't, yeah. Because
Okay.
I made it hard because I had to.
Yeah, they're gonna think of the fucking Billy.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Alright, Zane, so what is your worst moment
As
of
a
your
child.
childhood?
Okay. As a kid, my worst moments were like, getting bullied at a young age. When I was in grade 1, I suffered quite a lot of bullying. I was bullied by classmates, bullied by teachers, bullied by cousins, and that was pretty difficult for me.
Do you get bullied by your parents?
No, my parents were always pretty cool. But
Ah.
my dad used to work a lot, so I didn't really see him that much as a kid. So me and him didn't really make a bond till we were about a bit older. Because he used to work all the time, man. He was a beast back then. But no, yeah, so that was probably my worst moments, getting bullied and all that. But, as we were talking about earlier, like on the first cut, everyone suffers bullying in their life. But
Yeah.
for me as a kid, I guess that was my worst. Yeah.
I think all of us went through that stage, and
Of course.
it's. Yeah, I feel even I read the newspaper, not watch the newspaper. I read the newspaper like there's like suicide, attempts for this sort of bully, and it hurts,
Of course,
like
yeah.
when you heard, it's like, man, I was like in his shoes, and look at him now on the national worldwide news, just killing
there's
people.
there's a lot more publicity and a lot more awareness now, which is great to see. Great to see.
Oh, great! Oh, definitely is, Like,
I just wanted to explain also one more thing. When I said teachers are bullying me, people were going to think that's weird, really strange. Yeah, I got to explain that. One time, I remember 3 occasions. One time when I was a kid, we had to hand in homework.
Yeah.
I had a sister, okay, and my sister, she tore up my homework to pieces. She was little. She was a very little girl, so that happens. I sticky taped it all back. I spent all night trying to fix my homework, because I was scared. Okay, went to the teacher. I'm like, miss, like, well, not miss, teacher, look what happened to my work.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. She held it up in front of the class and said, look at this kid. Look what he did. Patron, attacking me.
I thought
Person.
when I thought about bullying,
Exactly,
I
that's
thought
what I'm
about
saying.
like physical.
No, actually, one time. Oh, this isn't really physical, but one time I had a teacher.
Caught it red-handed.
No.
Yeah, like bullying, like, when you
doesn't
say
always
things,
have to be
it doesn't
physical,
have to be physical,
Yeah.
something that you say to a person,
But I thought the teacher
As a kid,
but
like
As a kid, you took that, like
come on,
personally,
you're getting
yeah.
humiliated in front of everyone. And then all the kids started teasing me.
Yeah.
It's
But
not
it's-
one thing.
but it's
And
like-
she didn't
it's
stop it, when they're teasing me.
it's like those moments you came late to class and everyone just laughed at you.
different. That's different.
You reckon that's different?
That's different if somebody just get up like in front of, let's say, 10
That
or
was
20 people,
personal.
and then just mention your name and what you did. As a person, as a human being, you'd be like, and I'm pretty sure that's how you felt.
Yeah, of course. And
bullying.
there's another moment actually. We had this teacher, his name is Mr. Smith.
Oh damn! You're name dropping the
Name-dropping?
person.
No, that's all right. He was a cool teacher, but he was okay teacher actually. Anyway, he had a guitar, and he loved that guitar a lot. And me and some friend, we went up to it and we touched it, being kids, He grabbed me by my shirt,
Grab you like, whoa.
yelled at me like this, face to face.
In Australia,
Yeah. Grabbed me and yelled at me like that.
so really close, yelling. That's pretty traumatized, man.
It was shocking for a kid. When you think, getting shown to paper
How old were
class
you?
on your... I was in grade prep that time.
Prep.
Damn!
Prep, buddy.
How do you have the memories for that?
You remember things like that. You remember things like that.
And you
Things like
sticky
that.
tape, and you how? Oh, you're prepping your sticky tape.
Wait, what? Where'd
Nah,
you see
it's
that?
talking about how you sticky tape your homework. Like how
Ah,
can you remember
is that
when
prep?
you're really young?
That was grade 1. Grade 1, so not much difference.
Whoa! You still have memories from grade 1. Do you have any memories from grade 1?
Dude, this,
I do, man.
Yeah.
When you have, like,
When you have those big moments like that, you remember.
yeah, when you have something that impact in your life, you just memorize that. That's like important dates.
Well, the only thing that I memorized when I was year 1, the girl that I like.
You like a girl, right? How were you?
I don't think I had a crush on her.
I started dating girls when I started liking girls when I was 7.
Oh, when I was in grade 3, I
But
think
I'm just saying she's my classmate and I like her, but not as in relationship. I'm just
Listen,
saying I
you
like
remember
her.
that? That was obviously a staple moment for you at that age, no?
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't overseas. That was still in Australia.
I'm saying that was obviously
Yeah.
a staple moment. And you went through a lot more after that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
in terms of experience. So that, what happens, I think, those experiences became priority over those minor ones. So that's probably why you don't remember as much as you did. But for me, as a very young kid, getting screamed at by your teacher for touching the guitar, you know, it's pretty...
Intense.
Yeah, and then that teacher, you know, embarrassing me, humiliating me in front of everyone, you know. Like, you know, when you think like embarrassing humiliation at school, you think, you know, little small things like, as you said, coming late to class, that's nothing, you know, everyone came late here and there.
Yeah.
And the teacher just said, you know, go sit down, whatever. That's not embarrassing. But when someone's patronizing, you look at this kid, and I wasn't very good at school back then either. I was like the dumb kid
That's
in
alright.
school.
I'm the dumb one as well. It's alright.
So I used to, yeah, straight on. I used to cop it a lot for that. So then she emphasised, look how dumb this kid is, without saying those words. You understand? So that's kind of what I call.
What would you do now if a teacher do that to you? Report them or?
If they just said that to me now, I think.
Actually, we can't say that. What would you do if you caught red-handed with your future kids?
If that happened to my future kids.
Yeah. I can't say that now because say now he knows what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Get it? Like
Okay, so my future kids, man. That's such a tricky question. Okay.
the way how he
Depends.
yelled. The
Depends.
way how he yelled.
It depends on the severity. If my kid came home like traumatized, they were like shocked. Then I'd be like, you know, what the heck? I'm going in there, man. Going in there with, you know, fire power, you know. But if they're like, if the kid took that as a lesson and sat down and said, you know, I did the wrong thing.
But
I
the
should
thing is
change,
that I
I'd
don't
be
think
okay with
kids
that.
will, you know, like at the early age of what you were at year 1. I don't think you guys were like well
I don't
disciplined.
remember what happened after that. I remember that moment.
Okay.
But what happened
But
after
that caught your mind.
Yeah,
that caught that picture.
You can't forget being lifted and yelled at.
Lifted?
You can't forget that. I was
What,
little.
lifted?
Oh, I don't know, lifted, grabbed. I can't remember if I was lifted. I
Damn,
was
this
grabbed.
guy's lifted him up like this, man.
Yeah, man, I was shocked. Yeah.
Oh well, it's interesting. I never thought that I have amazing childhood stories with them too, and this is why I always want to do this video clip, but it's for the past 3 years, but I don't know how to put it together. But thanks for these two who actually participate in this video.
So good.
You gonna shout out to who? Shout out to that teacher, yeah? What's her name? What's his name?
You should keep it on the hush hush. Sorry. Don't.
Shout out to my girlfriend. No.
Shout out to my first crush, year 1.
Shout out to Billy.
Yeah.
Billy Dib.
Billy.
Alright, that's the video.
Cheers.
And peace. I hope you guys do like the binge talk. First episode ever. If you have any ideas or questions, comments below, and we will definitely answer that with that sort of format. I hope you guys do enjoy the show because I do feel like, you know, for Gen Y like me, we do need that sort of talk. And we just love to talk about life. So yeah, click subscribe.